Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you spending a little of your time here with me when there's so many other things that you could be watching. This is the second episode of Where Does the Retro Come From, where I just point out some of the things that we have acquired for the channel and where we ended up acquiring them from. So the first item this evening is Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the IBM version for PC on 720K 3.5-inch floppy. The disc is in remarkably good shape, but there was no documentation that came with it. And this ended up coming from, drum roll please, Fort Collins, Colorado. And when I do the post edit, I'll post a picture of what actually came. The second item is we acquired the IBM Portable PC Guide to Operations because we acquired the IBM Portable Personal Computer, but that's not in this group of items that we're adding to the map. The guide to operations for the portable personal computer came from, drumroll, I'm probably mispronouncing this, Lomi, Illinois. Actually, we haven't opened the package yet, so if you just want to bear with me a little bit, we'll see if this is in really good shape or not. I like original documentation for a couple of reasons. Most people like the feel of books in their hands. They did shrink wrap it, not like original IBM shrink wrap. This isn't new in stock or anything, but it's pretty good shape for its age. Did not come in the actual binder. And how sad, did not include the folder for the diagnostics discs or the exploring the portable personal computer. We'll have to keep it. Look out for that. Granted, we can make our own discs, but always nice to have the original. All right. The third thing that we ended up getting, and I think I'm just going to zoom out here. Yeah, already. Ordered some IBM 720K floppies, but I don't seem to have the address label for that. And one of my favorite pieces of software, which is Enable OA, wanted some third-party documentation for that, because you know how publishers like Q or IDG, which makes the Dummies books, would make instructions. So picked up a copy of that came from Alton, Illinois. And then the last thing, which is kind of a disappointment because it's not what I ordered, I wanted some 5-pin AT to 6-pin PS2 adapters, and I did order those from West Covina, California, but that's not what came. I ended up getting two 12-foot RCA cords. So we'll see if we can correct that. And maybe they'll just send it to me with no fuss. I mean, I'm willing to send this stuff back, but so inexpensive, they might just say to heck with it. So either way, whether 12-foot RCA cords or the AT to PS2 port adapters, hi Studio Cat, that I need, oh yes, Studio Cat's hungry, so we're gonna have to feed him. And let's zoom out now. Oh, it looks like LA and West Covina are really close to each other. But that's where everything is that we've gotten so far since we started doing this. I'll make sure that this is put in the playlist for Where Does the Retro Come From? And we'll hope to see you in the next Where Does the Retro Come From episode or our next channel video. And if you do like retro content, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you want to preserve this unique retro technology, consider becoming a patron to the channel, as I use any funds that come from patrons to purchase and preserve hardware, software, and documentation.